All right, Moreland Macro Munchers, I think we are live. I'm hoping that my new internet does not give us trouble and that we have service the whole time that I am coaching you. I see Taylor is on. Awesome. Can you give me a thumbs up, Taylor? I see 2 people are on. Let's see who else is on real quick. Sorry, I know I see Jason. Awesome. I know that I've changed the time a few times for you guys today, but it has been a whirlwind of a day. I see there's 4 of you on. Christina's on, Taylor's on, Jason's on. I'm not sure who the 4th person is. Why don't you, Kedron's on? Why don't you guys post below where you're tuning in from? If you're at home, if you're at work, if you're supposed to be working out at the gym, or whatever it is, go ahead and type up underneath here where you're tuning in from. And then I want to chat with you guys today about the 5 P's of success when it comes to macro planning. Actually, not even macro planning, but food planning, right? Thinking out what you're going to do for the week so that you guys, oh, Taylor, I won't tell anyone, and Christina, I won't tell anyone, so that you guys can be successful with what you do in a week. Whether you are a macro tracker, a paleo style eater, any type of eating, if you have a plan, you're going to be much better off than if you go at this just at the moment, right? It's dinner time, you're hangry, you don't know what to do, and so what do? We make not the best choices. So let's talk about this right now, okay? So I'm gonna get my handy dandy pen, and I think today I'm gonna use purple. Okay, so this is how I plan my food for myself and for the family for the week. And I've been doing it now for almost 3 years, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty solid system. It rarely fails me. Okay, so it's the 5 P's of success. Okay, I'm gonna go over them really quick. Because I'm a teacher at heart, I color code my boards. When I was a teacher, I would color code different grammar parts of sentences and different introduction, body paragraphs, conclusions. So I did the same thing for you guys here, okay? So number 1 up here at the top is going to be plan, okay? You have to have a plan. And how do we come up with that plan? It's easy for someone to say, have a plan, and you're like, okay, great, well, how do I do that? I'm gonna show you. 2, purchase. We're gonna plan our food, then we're gonna purchase it, then we're gonna prep it, then we're gonna pack it, and then we're gonna proceed with our original plan, okay? There are a lot of you that will plan, purchase, prep, pack, and then you get to work and you're like, meh, that sandwich doesn't look very good, so I'm just now gonna eat whatever they brought in for work, okay? So you have to proceed with the original plan. Okay, so here's how I break it down. You figure out the days that work for you. These are the days that work for me. I like to start my planning on Friday, okay? So on Friday, I do step number 1, which is plan what we're going to eat, and then I'm gonna show you how I break it down, okay? So on Friday, I plan what I'm going to eat, and I actually order my groceries online. I sit down on my computer, I have my calendar, I have my recipe book, and I have Walmart and ClickList, which is Fry's, up on my double screen computer, okay? When I sit there and I'm going through the recipes and I'm like, man, do we have sour cream? I don't know if we have sour cream. I can run over to the fridge. Oh yeah, we do have sour cream, so I don't need that on my list, okay? Or as I'm looking at the recipe, I can see, oh man, I need bay leaves. I know I don't have bay leaves. So then I just go on to Walmart or go on to Fry's. Right there, both screens are up. I know the things I like to get at Fry's. I know the things that I like to get at Walmart, my staple items. I order those first, and then I plug bay leaves in at Walmart because it's going to be cheaper than Fry's. And with that, it's not that big of a deal, okay? So produce, I do not buy at Walmart. I think it's awful, and they do an awful job at picking it. Fry's produce is better, and they do a much better job, okay? So Friday, I sit down and I plan out what I'm going to have for the week for my family. Then I order it online so that Saturday, because when you do Walmart, you can't do same day pickup. You can, but not all the time is it available. So then step number 2 is going to go to Tuesday, okay? And so then I pick up my food on Tuesday. So I purchase it and pick it up, okay? Then Sunday, I'm going to spend part of my Sunday prepping and packing for the week, okay? So you can see if you're someone who's like, I want to do it all in one day, I get one day off, then you do step 1 through 5 all on Friday or all on Sunday. But just be ready for it to take up a big chunk of your day. If I do it like this, it breaks it up into little chunks, manageable chunks for me. If I know we're going to have a crazy busy weekend, then I definitely make sure that I ordered my groceries here and then I spend Sunday prepping and packing, or I can switch the days up. But at least I know this is going to be my routine, okay? So, protein is always the hardest thing to have ready, okay? Sides, veggies, those types of things, rice, stuff like that, that's easy to throw together and it doesn't go bad, so we keep it in our pantry or in our veggie trays, fruit trays in the fridge, okay? The hardest thing, the thing that takes the most time is your protein. So the first thing that I do is I plan out my protein for the week, okay? So I know that on Monday, we're gonna have pork roast, and I'm gonna do it in the crock pot. Now, I get my pork roast at Costco, so I keep a bunch of it on hand. I've got like 4 giant things in the freezer, and I keep it on hand, okay? So I know that if I crock pot pork roast on Sunday, I know that I'm gonna have enough for 2 days, and probably even some for my lunches, okay? So on Monday, we're gonna have pork roast, and on Tuesday, we're gonna have pork roast. And so what I'm going to do is on Monday, we're gonna have burrito bowls, okay? So I always have salsa, so I probably don't need to have salsa. The pork roast I usually keep in stock in the fridge, but I'm probably gonna need Greek yogurt plain for my sour cream. And chives, I don't usually have chives because I like green onions. Tomatoes, I usually have, it's in my what I buy every week. So I'm gonna have to check on my tomatoes. Okay, I'm making my list, or I'm clicking it into what I have online. Okay, what else do? We like to do, because I'm gonna do a burrito bowl, I'll have enough carbs to have rice. So I'm gonna do burrito bowls plus rice and probably some black beans. And then all the toppings, okay? So whatever toppings I don't have, I'm gonna add to my list right here, okay? I love to put feta in my burrito bowls. I like salty cheese. If I do like a mozzarella, it doesn't have enough flavor for me, so I would rather do feta because it's macro friendly and it's delicious. Okay, so I know I'm gonna have enough pork roast for Tuesday. So on Tuesday, we're actually gonna have tacos. And because I'm doing tacos on Tuesday, I'm going to have a tortilla or 2 or 3. So that's gonna be my carbs. So where I did rice right here, I'm not gonna do rice in my tacos down here on Tuesday because I'm probably not gonna have enough carbs to do tortillas and rice. So when I do tacos, then I'm gonna do some kind of veggie down here. And what I like to do is cauliflower rice in my air fryer. So I'm gonna do rice in my air fryer. Now, I like to buy my cauliflower rice at Costco because I absolutely despise chopping it all up. I know I can do it, I know it's cheaper, I don't have the time, and I hate cleaning up the mess. So I'm going to do Costco right here, and I'm gonna get my rice when I go there, okay? It's not something I can get from my click list or from my Walmart purchase, okay? All right, so I've got these 2 days, and then depending on where my macros are and how much carbohydrates I've left myself, I might use these tortillas for my tacos, or I might do another bowl and then do the tortilla chips that I made in my air fryer, which are so delicious. Or maybe I have enough carbs to do both, or maybe you have enough carbs to do both, okay? You decide. But that's how you can break it down. You'll already have the tortillas, so that day you decide whether you want to put your stuff in the tortilla and eat it like a taco or make chips out of it. Cool? Okay. Wednesday, one of our favorite recipes out of Skinny Taste is the shrimp and grits. It's so good. And I know that one calls for a Havarti cheese, and we do not have Havarti cheese on hand because I can't keep food in the house that I can't say no to all the time, okay? So I love cheese, it's salty, it's good, but it's 9 grams of fat for an ounce of cheese, okay? So I need to get that from the store. Shrimp, I probably have some in the freezer, so I'll have to look, but I do like to get my shrimp from Costco. And grits we already have on hand, so I don't need that, okay? I have my cookbook out in front of me. I know exactly what I need. So we're gonna do shrimp and grits. There's never leftovers. It's just enough for me and my husband. So I'm not gonna have leftovers for that at all, okay? So then Thursday, we're gonna do something really easy and really simple. We're gonna do grilled chicken, and we're gonna do veggies. So probably whatever's in season. Hey. Okay, go hang out. I'll be right there to help you.
It says sad.
It says sad? Okay, give me 1 minute. Can you give me 1 minute?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do whatever, real life people. This is why I tried to do it when she was at school. No big deal. Probably some asparagus or some Brussels sprouts. Whatever is in season, that's what we're gonna have with it, okay? Now, here's the trick about grilled chicken. Grilled chicken is meh unless you take the time to prepare it. So I like to marinate and defrost my grilled chicken 24 hours before I grill it because it really gives it that good flavor, okay? So I'm going to marinate and grill my chicken here, but I'm gonna marinate it on Wednesday, okay? Now, I always have grilled chicken in the freezer, so that's not a big deal. I will probably have to get the veggie, so I'll have to decide what veggie I need from the store, okay? Friday we always like to do pizzas. The kids like pizzas, so we make our own pizzas. I know I'll have to get lavash because we always eat all of it from the store. And this I can only get from Sprouts, so I'll have to make a separate list for that. And we always have sauce, but we don't always have turkey pepperoni. What else? My daughter likes to put black olives on it. Cheese, I probably need to get some cheese. And then I love to put veggies on it. I like to put broccoli on it, bell peppers. Let's see what else. Spinach is, I love to put spinach on there. Feta, I always put feta on there. So if I don't have any of these ingredients, they're gonna go right here on my list, okay? And I'm already on my computer and I'm just throwing things into my cart online, okay? Saturday, we're gonna plan for a dinner out. So I'm going to plan earlier in the day right here for my dinner so that I have enough macros to go to dinner and not blow it. Plan, okay? I know we're gonna go out to dinner one of these days, so I'm just gonna make sure that I have a plan and that I plan for my macros that way, okay? Sunday, we like to do dinner, which is breakfast for dinner, okay? So what we like to do are the Kodiak pancakes, and we'll definitely have eggs, and we'll definitely have some type of like Canadian bacon, some veggies in our eggs. So whatever veggies I have left over from earlier in the week, I'll throw in here. The spinach, leftover asparagus, leftover bell peppers, I'll throw into my omelet down here at dinner. Sometimes I like to make protein bread, and we'll have some protein bread. Whatever the kids want, whatever extra stuff they want, we usually have fruit and things like that, okay? So that's pretty easy, right? I mean, it's probably taken us, what, 10 minutes to think out this whole thing? Now, I've been doing it for a little while, so it's not as hard for me to think of like what we want to do. But you can see this is pretty simple. Like, I don't do crazy recipes unless I know I have the time and I want to do those things, right? All of this is going to set us up for success with a capital S to win with our food. Now, what I've done over here is I've broken down your workload, right? So if you guys manage your workload and hold yourself accountable, then it doesn't feel like you're meal prepping every single day forever, right? Because look, this is a crock pot. This is a 20-minute meal. That's how long it takes the grits and the shrimp to cook, 20 minutes. And there's not a whole lot of prep. It's throwing the stuff in and watching it, waiting for it to cook. This I'm prepping over here, so maybe 5-10 minutes to prep this. I can actually cut and get all of this ready on Sunday when I do my prep work, right? So we could add number 3 in here. But you can see step 5, step 5, step 5, step 5, and 3, step 5, and then Friday I start back with my plan, right? Friday step 1 and 5, Friday step 2 and 5. I'm coming. Go. I'll be right there. Sunday step 5, step 3, and step 4. So you can see that if we do our work right here, then look how much easier the rest of our week is when we have soccer practice, volleyball practice, work commitments, extracurricular stuff. We're not panicking and reaching for the fast food drive-thru because we're planned out, my friend. We are winning with our food because we know the 5 P's to successful food planning for the week. You guys, this will save you. Ordering your groceries online will save you. It's amazing. I save money because I sit at my computer, I throw in what I need, I order it, I pull up with my kids in the car, they throw it in the back, I high-five the guy, and off we go. It's beautiful. It works very, very well. So that's what I have for you guys today. I'm going to hop on behind the camera and see if you guys had any questions for me. I know that was really fast, but I like to keep these short so that you guys can watch them, gain the knowledge, and then slay the rest of the week, slay your grocery shopping, slay your food planning, and absolutely win with your food. And if you guys notice up here, it's a cycle, right? I've got the arrows going, so you can see if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we go back to our original plan, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are crushing it. Okay, let me see what you guys have for me. If you have any questions over here. Cindy's hungry. I am too. I haven't had lunch yet. I need to get some lunch. Let's see. Does anyone have any questions for me? Angela, good. You're on here. Do you have any questions, Angela? I know we've got a bunch of new trackers, so I wanted to make sure that you guys could see it and see kind of the process that I go through. And then Brittany just asked, can you do pickup at Costco? And you actually can, believe it or not. You can do pickup at Costco. I don't know all the details about it, and the only reason why I know you can do it is because I run a very large volleyball tournament in Arizona, and I can ask them to put the food on the pallet for me, and then I come in, pay for it, pick it up, and go. So that is something I will look into for you. And then, yes, my whiteboard does slide, Sarah. Can you believe that? My husband's amazing. Check this out. Well, he is amazing, but there's supposed to be a handle, and I've had the board for a year. Don't look at my messy kitchen. Here it goes. That's how I shut my family out when I need some time. And so if it had a handle, it'd be easier to open and close. So, any of you handy men? I need a handle. Okay, any other questions? Anything else? Sarah, just so that you know, that track that's up there, I looked at Home Depot and Lowe's, I looked everywhere, and they were like $350. I got the track on Amazon for, I want to say, $100. And then the door, each whiteboard cost me $7, and then there's a piece of plywood in the middle, and that cost like $14, so it was really inexpensive. I think when I had someone come and look at it and tell me how much it would cost, it was going to be like a $700 door. And I think we did it for under $200, just so you know. What's going on with you? All right, so if you guys have any questions, say hi.
Hi.
If you guys have any questions, please post them below. I will answer them for you. If you want to know another tip, trick, hack, or whatever, then you let me know, and that's what I will teach on next week. If something is holding you up, let me know, and I will make sure that I educate you guys and get you the knowledge and the information that you need, okay? Can you say see you later?
See you later.
Mm-hmm. Have a good day, you guys. Bye.
Bye. I see how pictures.
Yes, I will post the recipe for the protein bread. I actually just made some. Let me show you. Oh, and I made it with pumpkin this time. I'm going to show them our protein bread. So I just made this, and I put maple extract in it, just like you can do vanilla. Hang on one second. And so it's got a pumpkin maple kind of smell to it. I'm totally getting into the flow of fall, even though I know it's super far away. So, protein bread, macros are amazing, and I will post that. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Bye.